Jackals in the shape of a dinosaur. Horrifying. Elites in the face, I guess, of like elite pugs. Brutes with enhanced rage inhibitors or control chips things. And then the brute, the myth, the legend, Craig. All of this and more in Halo Campaign Evolved. Now, I've had this game for all of 2 days. That's right. We are recording this the day after the 23rd, aka the 24th. Now, I know what a lot of people may be thinking. God damn, this is some horrible gameplay. But I would like to think about this. I've already beaten the game. Yeah, that's right, I already beat the game. So have a lot of people. And it's still in early access. But also think about this. I grew up playing Halo. My very first video game I ever touched was Halo Combat Evolved. And I never thought that I would ever be seeing jackals that look like dinosaurs. No, that seemed like a foreign concept. Let alone seeing elites that had pug faces. Both of those didn't seem like they were going to be real. Let alone Halo Combat Evolved having 2 remakes, and one of them being a love letter to what Halo is. Now, I get, a lot of people are looking at the background. Oh, they added in their shitty Halo 4, Halo 5 aesthetic to the game. That's not what they're doing. What they're doing here is showing that their art style was bad. A genetic experimentation gone wrong. And that's being malicious at best. At worst, they just wanted to have a funny little laugh. They saw that their art style was bad. So 343 Industries, now rebranded as Halo Industries or Halo Studios, I don't know, decided, hey, why not have some fun at our own expense? So, what'd they do? They made it a gag. They made fun of themselves. And I think they did a good job at it. We don't actually fight them. We just see them in a reference. I like that. Now, let's go over the topic at hand. Or I guess what people are waiting to hear. Is the game actually good? Is it as much of a love letter as I'm claiming it to be? Yes, it is. The prequel missions, they're short, but they get the job done. They give us a fun little side quest. And after that side quest, we get to the actual campaign. We get to what we all remember from the early 2000s. The Master Chief waking up in his Mjolnir Mark V, the Covenant boarding the Pillar of Autumn, and us unleashing hell for all the lives they took. Now, if you told me back when I was 10 that I would be playing Halo Combat Evolved again, but this time in Unreal Engine 5, I would probably look at you, ask what Unreal Engine 5 is, and then laugh in your face because it sounds absurd. But doing so, playing Halo Combat Evolved again, this time in Unreal Engine 5, it makes me appreciate the fact that 343 went back, looked at the original concept art, looked at the original game itself, and made it anew. Now, yeah, they changed the art style a lot. and they changed the way the game feels a little bit. It's still Halo. If I had a son, I would give him the controller. I would have him start on the prequel missions, and then I would have him play Halo. This Halo. Because this is what I wish I grew up with. This is just perfect. We get to see Master Chief in his younger form. We get to blast away the Coveys. It's everything I wanted. Just better. I honestly thought Halo 2 Anniversary was where things peaked. But then this. This is amazing. Hate that grunt. Now, skulls. What's the deal with them? What are they needed for? Well, we've all played Halo MCC. We've all played Halo 3. Heck, we all played Halo Reach. And this time, we're playing Campaign Evolved. Now, the skulls, they're kinda hard to find. I found like 4 of them just playing casually, trying to play the game itself. And then I went back and decided to do a little bit of fun, like fucking around. I found another one. The skulls aren't that hard to find, and they're most definitely worth to find. There's one skull at the very beginning of the game. Once you wake up from your cryopods, you go to the back of the room, jump onto the containers, then go to the catwalk up top. You find a skull that can disable sprint. There you go. You have your original campaign or combat evolved feel. No more sprinting for Master Chief, just jogging it or walking. But, okay, you're not into that. Let's say you're like me right now. You want to be in the third person to see that glorious armor. As soon as you meet Captain Keyes and he gives you that magnum, go back into the bridge. Drop down into that little area in front of the control panel, where there's the 2 pilot dudes. Boom, you have the third person skull. Grab it. Now, you can look at your glorious Master Cheeks all you want. And yeah, that's about it. You can find the rest of the skulls just playing the game, looking around, and yeah. Now, what else can I say? The skins. We don't see them in the cutscenes. It doesn't break the canon. But, okay, I hear you saying. But you can see them when you're playing with your friends. You can see them when you're playing by yourself. Why do you have the skins on? I mean, yeah, I get it. Your friends like wearing the skins. Okay. Good for them. Heck, there's probably some guy wearing that Spartan armor. I don't like it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna diss him for it. There's probably some guy wearing the Flawless Cowboy, the original Master Chief armor. Absolute peak Halo. That guy? He's pretty cool. There's a guy wearing the default armor. Nice. But worst of all, the biggest offender. There's a guy out there wearing the Gilded Onyx. How dare he do what makes him happy? Now, I get what you're probably going to be saying. Well, I don't care. They're in the game. I don't like it. Boo-hoo. Maybe just don't play the game then. Or heck, just don't use them. That simple. And then, well, yeah, no, there's pretty much nothing else to say except for this. ODST Major Williams. Or no, Lieutenant Williams. Why is she hated? Well, I'll tell you why.
We owe you one.
she has a
Never
uterus.
see any of our own again.
And
I'm Lieutenant
she's a
Williams,
Billy
Tiger
badass.
Company.
From the
But let's
92nd
analyze her
Sheriff
character real
Battalion.
quick.
One and the same.
She's a hell jumper,
Honored you've heard of us,
an
Sergeant.
ODST.
Certainly know who you are.
The honor's mine,
That's
ALT.
already a pretty prestigious and pretty badass rank. But look at that. She's glaring at Master Chief and pissed off that her subordinates actually admire him.
Take the team and give me a perimeter check.
Why is that? Well, I'll tell you why. If you watch the Halo movie, Fall of Reach, it's an animated movie, it's really good.
No
We
sense
see
in
Master
around
Chief
now.
kill 2 or 3
Fancy armor with
ODSTs
came to impress me.
without armor.
That said,
And while still being like
it's been
what
rough
was
out
he,
here,
like
to say the least.
15, 16?
If it's all the same to you, I'd like
I
to
don't know.
fast forward the pleasantries and skip to the part.
All the ODSTs, what's called, spread that around, and now they hate
Reach
Spartans.
out of this, Foxhole.
And as we hear her say later,
We've still got
they're
enough.
PR machines.
That works for us. The more losses we can hand these
No.
bastards, the better.
Why? I mean, it's just a couple ODSTs, so what? Those are their brothers and sisters that were killed.
Let's get to the
Well,
base.
mostly brothers. There was no chicks in the room.
Exit should be this way.
But not only that, that was a kid. Those guys,
We're gonna get out of this
they were
damn
adults.
dome. We're gonna have to go through its main
Years of dedicated training just to become the best of the best,
cage and egg.
to be bested by a kid. Yeah, this kid has a couple years of training,
On here, Lieutenant.
but he has augmentations.
Captured our company. before
What, that guy thinks he's better than you? Fuck that guy.
brought us here.
Now we hate him.
They started releasing us into the dome.
And as we see as this plays out, she understands.
3 minutes.
Man, this Master Chief guy really isn't all that bad.
So, the hell are you?
So,
Ship. Since that
why do we still hate her?
obviously wasn't to rescue me.
Is it because they were doing cool poses after they killed all those coveys?
High value data, Nebraska.
Is it because she has a uterus? I don't know. But as, you know, one guy on the cesspool called Reddit claimed, Halo Studios added a, what is the term? Butch, ugly lesbian character.
Careful, Sergeant Major.
That's a pretty fucked up way of saying it. Is that your way of saying that you don't get any girls? Oh, shit. Well, you're not gonna get her. She just killed the jackal without you. Loser. Now, here's the thing, though. Nowhere in the game are politics, gender, identity, hell, even sex, like relationship-wise, like intimacy. It's never mentioned. I'm sad to say it, but I'm pretty sure people just hate her because she's a chick soldier. I didn't see anyone complain about the guy soldiers in the squad. Are they complaining because the ODST doesn't like Spartans? Even though that's what ODSTs do? Not like Spartans until like they meet a crap ton of Spartans and realize how cool they are? Did you guys not watch Halo Legends Babysitter? I mean, the guy hates the Spartan cow, the entire episode until the very end when they die. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Now, how would I rate this Halo game? Environmental? I would say it's a solid 8 out of 10. Gunplay? Definitely a 7 out of 10. I feel like some guns, when they hit, they don't register properly. There's not enough flinch, so there's that. The sprint, the walking speed, and the overall maneuverability of the game, I would give it I would give it an 8 out of 10, honestly. I would go higher, but it feels like anytime you get shot by anything while sprinting, you instantly lose all inertia. You lose all of your speed at once. So, yeah. And when you're walking, like I said, the hits just don't register properly. It feels fake. You don't feel the hits in your controller vibrations. So, yeah, there's that. What else could there be? Oh, the redesigns. In my opinion, the Warthog run on the Maw, it got better. I firmly believe that the Warthog run got 10 times better in Halo Campaign Evolved. What else? Honestly, Truth and Reconciliation, I actually prefer it in this one. I prefer how the Covenant ship is just so bright and vibrant. And how, due to all the light pollution, which, you know, if you live in the city and then go out to the country, you'll understand what that is. It feels real. And honestly, on your second time going back there, the reactor coolant, it is just so beautiful. The whole area is beautiful. But yeah, altogether, I would rate the game a 7.5 out of 10. This game feels like a love letter to Halo. This game is exactly what Halo remakes should be. And if we're going to be getting a Halo 2 remake, Halo 3 remake, let's go. I'm ready for it.
See you in the sequel.